combines a lot of the technical elements of the snatch with a lot of the aggressive and powerful elements of the clean. So I think it's the most fun of the three lifts. It's also the one that wins competitions. You can snatch, get out there, hang out with other people, keep yourself close to everybody else, but the jerk is what separates first place from second place, champions from everybody else. So I call it the champion's lift. I teach the jerk a little bit differently, both in the method and the final position, than a lot of other coaches are going to teach you. The most important thing for me is that I want to see wrist, elbow, shoulder, hip, and back knee all stacked in one straight line. So it's a very deep bend of the knee to get under the bar. It's as opposed to a lot of jerks that you're going to see in the gym and even occasionally in competition with a straight back leg. Right, so this is the position that we're going to work on achieving today.
It's like a lunge.
Yes, you're going to get low. You're going to get under the bar instead of getting the bar up over your head. This is going to keep your strength from failing you. With this type of lift, there's only so much weight you're going to be able to push this high into the air. Once you reach that limit, that's it. You're done. You're going home. With this, if you, I am sure you can get a lot of weight over your head. But you're going to be able to get underneath more weight than you're going to be able to get over your head. What can you do more? Squat or press? Squat, way more, right? Yes, it's different muscles, all that kind of stuff, but getting underneath the weight is a hell of a lot easier than getting it up over your head. Eventually it's easier. In the beginning it's not going to be that easy. Face that way so that I can easily refer to my drawing to see if you look exactly the same. Alright, good. Always want the front knee on top of the ankle. Push this back, push this back, push this back. Good. A vertical front shin. This keeps the weight out of your knee. If you feel pressure right here, it means you have your knee too far forward. The muscle that should be working the hardest right now is the glutes. Yeah. How do you know which leg you're going to put forward or backward? It's a big question. Throw me a football. Okay, exactly. Once again, which leg did you put forward and you got ready to throw that football? Left leg. So, same thing. Ask someone to throw a football. Ask someone to throw a baseball. See which one they put forward naturally. That's probably going to be the one they put forward. For the most part, right-handed people put the left leg forward. Left-handed people put the right leg forward. But that is not, it's not a hard and fast rule. Play around a little bit. See which one feels comfortable. And then stick with that one. You don't need to jerk with two different legs. It's too confusing. Okay, how's that feel?
Better?
Yeah, it's not bad? Yeah, that's good. All right, relax. Next question, how long should my feet be? How wide should my feet be? Easiest way to set up your width is a squat. Do an air squat. Do 3 air squats. We'll probably end up going a little bit wider than that for the jerk, but for the most part, about as wide as you squat. Okay? So now, last question is, how long do we split? I want you to go down on one knee and I'm going to propose to you. Raise up one knee. Bam. This is about, let's just back a little bit. This is about how long you want to be in your split. So about as wide as a squat, and about as long as whatever you get it to naturally when you go down into a opposing position. Alright, relax. We are looking for a nice wide base, like a pyramid, not a skinny narrow base like the Eiffel Tower. Right? So when you jerk, you're not just thinking about reaching front to back, you're thinking about reaching a little bit side to side so you get this wide base. Let's grab a barbell. Let's strip this one down, we're going to use this barbell. Okay. So what I want to see, the biggest difference between the way I teach the jerk and the way almost everybody else teaches the jerk is that I teach it as a step backwards. A lot of people think that a jerk is pushing and stepping forward into the bar. I'm going to teach you to push the bar behind you and step back into your jerk position. So just like I did right there, you're going to take them slow for the first couple. I want you to press up and step back at the same time. You're going to finish with a bent back knee. And what muscle is working the hardest in the back leg? That's right. So you're getting very, very low underneath the bar. It's cool, but it's not reasonable. Once you have 315, 365, 400, you're not going to get that low under the bar. The hip and the knee do not need to be on the same plane. The hip can be a couple inches above the knee. Look at the drawing. Knees down here, hips up here. Now that doesn't mean you can jerk like this with your hip 6 inches above your knee. Just a little bit above parallel. Where's a good position? Power position. Getting ready to jump. Our power position is not down here, right here. Hip a few inches above the knee. Step right back. You're in the right spot. That was pretty damn good. You got 3 really nice ones. Next change that I want you to make. Anytime you recover from a jerk, even if it's just a drill like this, you step your front foot underneath you, then you step your back foot underneath you. So from here, I'm actually trying to wedge my feet under myself. I don't want my torso or the bar to travel at all. If I have 300 pounds over my head here, and I step back and that bar doesn't come with me, it's on the ground, it's no lift. You have to step back and show it's under control. Same thing if it's just the back leg. Show me 3, where you step back, and then front foot, back foot.
Bar hurts so much without weight.
You're going to lower it down until you feel it touch the top of your head. At the same time that you're lowering it down, you're going to raise up onto your toes. This is how I'm doing. Once you feel it touch the top of your head, lift the weight. You're going to drop into a split. Okay? Lower, drop. Long. Yeah, all right. With your front foot, think about kicking like a doorstop under a door. Have you ever done that before? You kick a wedge under a door so it stays open. When you kick like that, you kick your heel first and then let the rest of your foot land, right? So think about planting your heel and then let the rest of the foot come down instead of trying to plant a flat foot. I think that's going to carry you a little too forward. So right now, PVC and the line on the floor are roughly in line with each other, right? My chest is touching this PVC. Both of my feet are behind the line on the floor. You see that? Okay, so now I'm going to do a jerk. We're going to see how the body moves relative to these 2 reference points that we have. Boom. My front foot has stepped entirely in front of that line. So I have stepped forward. My back foot has moved way far away from that line. My chest is about 6 inches away from where I started. So even though I started here with this touching and the foot behind the line, even though I stepped forward, I didn't push my torso through. I stepped my foot forward and moved my torso back and down. Of course, this is starting at about sternum height. It's finishing at closer to like collarbone or shoulder height. Okay, I want to see you do the same thing. This is a drill to teach you how to step forward without lunging your whole torso forward, keeping your body back but reaching your front foot. Yes, good, you're getting it. He's out. Right, push it. Whoa, all you.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Yes, 2 more fucking sets, bruv. It's crazy. I would have stopped. I would have went fucking home to England. Like the shit goes skid to that. Click, clack, clack, pat, pat.
Last piece of the jerk that we need to talk about. We've established the catching position, that it's mostly a step back. We've established that the body needs to be stretched out before you drop into that position. That's triple extension, that's weightlifting's whole deal. We've established that the torso moves back while the front foot moves forward. Okay, it's feeling pretty good. You gotta do the dip and drive. Pick up this bar, do 3 front squats. Good. Okay, do a half front squat, half depth. Okay, up. Do a quarter front squat, quarter depth, right there. That is the dip for the jerk. Chin, watch the chin. Okay, 1 more. Good, relax. Okay, not bad. Recover, watch the hat. You're doing better, getting weight into the back leg, which is very hard to do. You're going a little deeper than you need to go. You don't need to sink so much. Stay a little higher. You're trying to put 100% of this bar and your body weight into the hip of the back leg. Alright? It's getting better. 2 more sets.
all the front leg to the back. Because I'm keep focusing on the back instead of the front.
Okay. What were you focusing on in the front leg?
I just tell myself don't lunge, basically.
Don't lunge.
Don't lunge.
Okay. We're gonna do now a movement to help you overload the overhead position. So it's easy to get under light weights and to move it the correct way. Start putting a weight on there where your body's freaking out a little bit, something heavy. It's not gonna wanna go into this position because it's new. So this next thing we're gonna do is an easy, safe way to overload this exercise. It's called the jerk recovery. Do not try this at home. You should be resting at about eyebrow level. It's a little tall for me, but it's set up for you. And obviously we're gonna have weights on the end. You're gonna drop into your split underneath it, and then you're just going to front foot, back foot. Recovery. Okay? Try it. Front foot, back foot. Good. 2 more times. Next time I see you, we'll work cleans and jerks. We'll go a little bit heavy.
All right.